Hey guys, welcome to the 101 in 10, where you get to see your favorite indie artists from around the world 101 in 10 minutes. I'm your host, Ayasha Roberson, and I'm back on the scene with a new artist. Now, this group has their own rock type of raw sound. I just like the way that their music comes together. They're talking about just life in general. It's very relatable. And I just like how their music just fuses together as rock this really good rock group. I just like the style. And of course, they're from New York. So without further ado, let me help you introduce Charlie of Samsara.
Hello.
Yay! So thank you so much for being on the show. And I want to say there's other group members, but Charlie was able to do the show. So thank you so much. I know that you guys are busy and got a lot of things going on. So tell the fans out here, how did you get started in the industry and what were some of your musical influences?
So for us, we just kind of we met at a music school, like where you play like rock music together with a bunch
Mhm,
of kids.
mhm,
So we were just doing covers of like Led Zeppelin songs pretty much
uh-huh.
and things of that nature, just like kind of like cutting our teeth doing that. And then when it came time to make our own music, we took a lot of influence from like kind of like 90s rock, but also then like especially with our newer stuff, trying to like tap into like what we enjoy as well of like newer styles of like music, not just rock music, but just like different styles in general that we all seem to like trying to bring different like influences on like the drums and the guitar lines and things like that for
Love it.
sure.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. So I like the fact that you have this 90 rock influence, but you also bring your own little style into your own music. And you guys are so young. I think that's just so organic for you guys to do because I don't see a lot of young people really doing that when it comes to their music. Um, how were you guys able to really create your own sound? And can you tell the audience what is your role in the group? What?
Yeah, so I play guitar. I'm one of two guitarists in the band. And so when it comes to like creating our own sound, is that what the question was?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do we create our own sound? Like, just a matter of jamming together, and we like really rehearsed a lot. And
Mm-hmm.
that was like one thing that really like helped us define our sound, was just like constantly practicing together and just like even just playing the same songs over and over for like 7 days straight one summer, like or like 14 days. I don't remember how long it was, but I remember like us all being like, all right, another day together, like because we had
No,
nothing to
that's
do.
great.
And yeah, like I guess it's just a matter of uh what we all bring personally on our instruments. Like my
Right.
influences are a lot different than the other guitars. So our sounds of guitar
Mm-hmm.
sounds are just like different, but they still work together and like we make compromises here and there to like, and it's just like things like that, I'd say.
That's great. I like the fact that you said you had your own like kind of like mini boot camp to kind of really create your own sound and kind of gel together and piece together things and kind of come together as a band. And I think that's what's going to really hold y'all together as a band as you keep on evolving, as your music keep on evolving, and it's going to be just something totally spiritual and something to really experience in the next upcoming year. Now, let's talk about your challenges and successes as a group. What challenges have you had, and what success stories have you had as a group?
So I'd say the biggest challenge is like currently what we're doing right now, which is the time of the year where we're all at school. I mean, I'll go to different schools. Like I'm in Boston, and the singer just went to the same school as me. I go to Berkeley in
Oh,
Boston.
wow.
Yeah. And so we're here in Boston, and then like the other members are in like upstate New York, and just like one of them is in Long Island. And like for us to still make music during this time is kind of impossible. And like we tried to do it, and but what we like that's a big challenge for us is to like
Mhm.
still stay motivated like during this
Right,
time of like
right,
just
right.
we're all doing our own thing and like making our own new friends
Mhm.
and things like that. But I'd say on the success side is like the minute we're back together in like New York, and we're all home for school and things like that, like we just clicked just like we had never stop playing and we just get to like play live and it's a ton of fun and like have our best shows ever. We'll just be like out of nowhere or like write just like the best song we ever wrote because we just were like, we want a new song. We haven't made a new song in a while. And we'll just randomly make like, for example, Sweet was written in like one sitting on our Spotify, which was a ton of fun. Like literally an hour of work. It was great.
Yeah, I just want to say you guys have synergy, and I think that's the reason why that you guys can connect. And when y'all do spend time together, it's really good time, and y'all are able to connect on this like frequency that y'all can kind of like just vibe together. And when y'all come back, it just kind of comes back like an explosion, and it gels, and that's how your music comes out like an explosion. I just want to let you know, 101 and 10 fans, they have like over 20,000 views on one. I think one song I think is called Never Mind.
Yeah, Never Mind.
Which is a really nice song. Talk a little bit about that song. What was your influence in regards to that song? And who's the singer on that track?
Yeah, so we only have one singer, it's Dylan. Dylan's got a great voice. So basically how that song came about was like it was during a time of a songwriting where it was just like one of us is just on GarageBand making a demo, and then it's just like the rest of the band has to learn it. Like that was that was a phase of our songwriting, which we're trying to move away from because it's really like it's just like one person's influence kind of most of the time until the other members get their hands on it. So that was Ben most of it. Ben Bustamante is the drummer. And so he wrote like most of that song. I added the bridge, and then we just kind of like all together like took it and made it like its own thing, like and like structured the song. And then Dylan heard the instrumental and then was just like, oh hey, oh I can't let you go, which is just like really catchy. And then so the concept of that I believe is just like a story of Dylan likes to storytell a lot in his lyrics. And it's just like a story of some random thing of like people like hunting each other down or something. I don't know the exact story actually, but because it's hard for me because I don't sing.
It's a nice song, and I like the lyrics. I like the collaboration of the instruments. I just like the whole song, and like you were saying, it's a storytelling. So I mean, you could definitely go down that memory lane of never minding and kind of get into where he's taking you on this fun adventure through the sound of you guys' music. And I think it's great that, like you said, you created the song Sweet, and it was like you created it just like that. And I think that's what makes your music so much different from the rest. And for you guys, if you don't know what Berklee College of Music, this is a world-renowned music school. A lot of people who are in jazz musicians actually train at Berklee School of Music. So, I mean, for you to even come from this jazz type of and be able to go, I mean, to me, that's phenomenal.
Yeah.
So, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was gonna. Berklee is a big jazz school, but they also do like other styles of contemporary music, which is great. But there is a big influence of jazz, like in our, especially like moving forward in our music. I feel like trying to also cut my teeth on that genre more as a musician is always good, and I try to get the rest of the bands to like learn new things with that.
I think that is so awesome. I think and I know that you will be able to infuse that rock and that jazz sound. Ooh, you're gonna make a whole new genre of music.
Yeah, there's a lot of great bands doing that right now. Black Midi comes to mind. They're like they all met in England at a music conservatory, and they like they have a great sound of just like really like it's almost like prog rock, but it's less prog rock than like I would call prog rock at all. Like because I don't listen to prog rock, but I listen to Black Midi. They're like a very like punk avant-garde, like it's a great band. I'd give it a listen.
I love it. I love it. Can you let the fans know how they can get in touch with you guys for upcoming bookings for the holiday season, and also how they can follow you on social media?
Yeah, hit us up on social media, I would say, or you could email us. I think our email is linked in some of our social media. On Instagram, we're at Samsara, SAMSARA.band, and Facebook, we are Samsara the band NYC, and I think it's the same thing on Twitter as well as Facebook. So yeah, if anyone wants to come check us out and follow us or give us a like or share or whatever people are doing, you can go do that. It's a ton of fun. Yeah.
Nope. Thank you. No, I'm so happy, Charlie, that you were able to do the show with us tonight. Thank you so much. SamsaraNYC.com. Guys, make sure you click the link at the bottom of this video so you can check out their website and all their music as well. Thank you so much, Charlie, for being on the show. And thank you, 101 and 10, for watching this episode. And make sure you stay tuned to the next episode because you never know what artist is going to be on the next episode. I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Take care. Bye.